Now after the special section, I am going to work with this section. I will work with the causes section later. Now what I will do here in this section, if you look, you will see that there is a background photo here, and another one is there are some icons and some text and something like that here. How I can manage that? You can manage this actually in many ways. What I will do, I will give an option to the user in order to change the information in this space, and there will also be an option in order to add all this system. Here you see here in the special section what I did, that is I just edited the options or I just edited the fields, edited the photo, but there is nothing to add here. But in this case you will see the user will be able to add many options. Here are total 3 options. If he want, he can add more 1 or 2 or 3 options. So this will not be limited. I will do like that way. Okay, so in order to do that, what I will do is I am going to create a section. I am going to create a migration table first, because I will need a table in order to save the data into my database. So let's go to the editor, and in the editor I am going to create now migration files. What migration? That is for the features. For example, the section name is features. So here I am going to create PHP artisan make migration and then create features table. Okay, so the table is created successfully. I am going to open the database and then migration, and then in the bottom you see this is the features table, and in this table I will add the information, that is icon first, string, and this is icon, and there are more 2 fields. One is heading and another one is text. So after icon there is heading and there is text. If I go here, you will see this is the icon and then there is heading, there is text. So this is okay. And also here I am going to add a photo background, but this will not be in this table, because this table is only to add the items that will be added. That means multiple items here. So this is okay for here, and all the items are mandatory. You will have to give icon, heading, text, etc. Now what I am going to do, that is I am going to create the migration. That means I am going to run the PHP artisan migrate command, so that the table is going to be created. If I now go here in my database, then you will see a table is created by which name, that is features. Here you see icon, heading and text. Okay, now I am going to do one thing. I am going to check what I did in the specials. You see in the specials, okay, that is okay, no problem for me. So here the features I have created now, and I am going now to add the information in this table. So table created. When I am going to when I created a table, then I will need to create a model also. So here PHP artisan make model, and then this will be singular form of my table, that is feature. So model is created also into here, that is models, and this is my feature model. So I can run the eloquent ORM. So it is perfect now. Now I am going to create in the admin section a controller in order to manage the section. So PHP artisan make controller. Okay, so make controller, and my controller name will be admin feature controller. So you will see a controller will be created into, sorry, not here, I am going to remove it. It will be actually into the admin folder. So I am going to run here like this, admin, then admin feature controller. You will see now it comes here. Okay, so this is the controller. So after creating the controller, what I will write the codes here. You know, I added the slider controller and in the slider in the top I added the model. So similar way I am going to add the model here in the top, that is the feature model for me. And in the feature controller I will have to create the functions. For example, the index first I am going to paste it here. That is from my features table I will pull all the data that I will keep into a features variable, and that I will pass into here using the compact. To the view I will pass it, and it will be admin.feature.index. so that means admin folder, there will be a feature folder and then index file. So I am going to my admin view, and here I am going to create a folder that will be a feature folder. And into feature folder, what I did in the case of slider, create edit index. So similarly I am going to add here create.blade.php, and another file I will create edit.blade.php, and another one will be index.blade.php. okay, so in the index.php this will actually be similar like the slider index. So I am going here and I am going to copy all the code from the slider index, and here I am going to paste it, and this is my feature index. So this will be all features, and here it will be admin feature create actually here, and here what will be there, icon and heading, icon, heading and text. So icon and heading I am going to show here. So this will be a features as feature, and in between here it will be icon. So here I class equal to, so this will be font of some icon name that will be like feature of icon. So here I will write feature of icon. If you want you can preview the icon, no problem at all. And here will be feature heading, so feature heading here, and these two will be changed also, that is slider it will be feature. So admin feature edit and feature delete. So these things should work now in this space. So before going to try with it if it is working or not, I will have to do another thing, that is in the admin view. In the admin view you see there is a layouts, and here there is a sidebar. I am going to open the sidebar, and in the sidebar I am going to add the feature section like the slider, what I did here. So I am going to copy it and paste it here. So it will be a feature, not slider, so feature, and here will be by default feature index, and this will be features. okay, but this will not work because I did not create any route. So I am going to route web.php, and I am going to create my route. So in the top I am going to paste it, that is admin feature controller. So I call it, and as I call it in the top, then here into the admin I am going to add the feature, to call the feature routes. So I am going to copy the slider routes, all the slider routes I am going to copy from here, and here I am going to paste it, and where there is a slider controller it will be admin feature controller, admin feature controller, and where there is slider all will be feature. So like this I changed everything from here, so all will be now featured, and here you see it should work. Now I am going to check it in the admin panel. I am going to refresh, you see features come, I click here and you see all the features are showing here, icon, heading, and this is the action. So this is okay. Now I am going to proceed with the next one, that is after the index I am going to create feature, and that I will show here. So in the admin slider section you see there is a create. So I am going to copy the code from here, and in my create that I added here I am going to paste it, and it will be create feature. So create feature, and here view wall will be admin feature index in order to back to the detail to show all page, and here it is admin feature create submit. Okay, so there is no enc type because I do not have any photo here. I will just insert the icon. So in this form there is a heading, that is okay, there is a text, that is also okay, and other items I am going to remove from here because those are not needed. Okay, that is perfect. If I submit, then it will actually come to the feature controller here. So what I did in the case of slider controller, I am going there and create functions are here, 2 functions. So I am going to copy those 2 from here, and here in my admin feature controller, here I am going to paste those, and this will be admin feature create, and when it will be submitted, then it will come here, heading, text, and there will be icon, no photo. So I am going to remove it, and in the top there will be a icon. So here I am going to put the icon. So icon required, that is okay. This will be feature, and all other items here will be feature. And what will be there? Heading, text, and icon. All other things I am going to remove from here. I will need to have only icon, heading, and text. So here icon, and then heading and text. So here I will show that is feature created successfully. Feature is created successfully. So it is okay. Now I am going to show you how it looks like. Refresh. If I click here, you see create feature section comes, heading, text, and there is no icon. So I will have to add icon now. Create blade, heading, text is okay. Now in the top I am going to create an icon. So here icon. So this is a font of some icon code, so you will have to give here the icon code. So refresh, icon, heading, and this is the text. So this is the font of some icon you can put here, and this text, you see this is actually the text area, but here actually you are not going to put a lot of text, a lot of style you are not going to insert. So instead of text area here, instead of the editor, I am going to put here something like is 200 or 100. Let's check it how it looks like. Yes, this is okay, that is perfect. So text is okay. So now let's try it again. I am now going to copy from the real data that comes here, that is become a volunteer. I am going to paste it here. This is the heading, first heading. Second one is this, so I am going to copy and paste it here, and this is the icon. So what is the icon code? I am going to check, that is FAS, if a briefcase. I am going to copy it, and here I am going to paste it, submit. You see feature is created successfully, view all, this is coming here. Icon, I preview the icon here, so that is the briefcase icon, right? So if I want to show it into the large format, here in this case I class equal to this, so here I can just put style equal to for example font size 30 pixel, no problem. So I am going to refresh. You see this is now a big icon, and this is the heading, this is the first item. Okay, so if I go to the database, if I go here, you see this is coming, and text is also here, so it is working. Now I am going to add more 2 items here, that is add new, and after adding any item you can take the user, for example here you can take the user to the route of the main route, that means index route. So admin feature index, you can take the user to there. So second one is this one, this is the heading, and this is the text. I am going to paste it here, and the icon here is search icon. So inspect element, I am going to take the code, and then here I am going to paste it, submit. You see it comes, it takes you to the main all features showing page. Now I am going to add another one, and that is the third one, that is this is the heading. So I am going to put the heading here, and this is the text. I am going to paste the text here. Icon is here, this icon. So I am going to inspect the element, copy this, and then here I am going to paste it, then click on submit. There are 3 icons are added here successfully. Now I am going to work with the edit section. I want to edit all the items that I have added now. So in order to work with the edit section, you see this is my edit blade. I am going to the slider, and there is the edit. I am going to copy the code from there, and in my edit I am going to paste it here, and here it will be edit feature like this, and here it will be admin feature index, and this will be admin feature edit submit, and there will be no enc type. Okay, so first one is heading, and this is feature heading. There will be text, that is also okay, and this is feature text, and another one, this one will not be here, so I am going to remove everything from here. There will be no photo actually. And in the top I am going to show the icon like this, that is icon, and it will be feature of icon. And here in the admin feature controller I will have to add the functions. So in the admin slider controller there were some functions to edit, so I am going to copy that, and in my controller, feature controller, I am going to paste it here. Here in the edit it will be feature, and this will be feature. All the features will come, the feature where the ID is this, it will come here into this variable, and that I will pass into the edit page. So admin feature edit, into the feature folder there is a edit, you know, in the feature folder there is a edit. So okay, when the edit will be submitted there will be icon. I will have to add icon here, that is required, heading and text, and here it will be feature where ID equal to this ID, and this particular one will be like this. There is no photo, so I am going to delete the photo item from here. And first one is icon, feature icon equal to request of icon. This will be feature in all places, heading text. Other two I am going to remove. So the feature will be updated now. So here feature is updated successfully. So let's check it. I am going to add a new feature now, where there is, for example, like this Facebook icon. This is a test. You see this icon comes, and now I am going to edit it. So if I click here, it is taking me undefined variable slider. So here actually this slider ID will be feature ID. So I am going to edit blade. Here you see this is slider, it will be feature. So now refresh it again. I am going to click here. You see the existing icon is showing here, and this is Facebook. This will not be text area. This will be edit. Here text is editor. Here this will be normal text area. Okay, not editor. So okay. So this one. If I click on update, you see the icon is feature is updated, and after update it will back to the route, that is admin feature and then index. So let's check it now. Update, you see here it comes. Now I am going to update it by Twitter icon. So TW update, you see, yes, the icon is updated successfully. Now I can delete the icon also. So I am going to copy the delete function from the slider controller, and in my feature admin feature controller I am going to paste it. So when I will delete the data from the feature table, it will be deleted where ID equal to this one. This is feature, or here straight you can delete the data. Here is no unlink needed, so I am going to remove it. So feature delete, okay, or here without writing this you can straight call like this, feature this one and then delete. It will also delete the data. Okay, so feature is deleted successfully. Now let's check it. If I refresh, and in my table you see this one is here. Now I am going to delete this. So if I click here, are you sure? Okay, you see that feature is deleted successfully. In the table if I refresh, you see that is not here. So the feature add, edit and delete, all the sections are working here perfectly. Now the matter is, you see here in this section where there is feature, I will show all the data in this position. Okay, so in the home page, if I go to the home controller, that means controller and then front end home controller. In the home page actually I am going to show the data. So in the home controller I am going now to copy this one special, and I am going, actually not that, I am going to copy the slider section. Here from the feature table I am going to get all the data. So feature equal to this, and that I am going to pass into the home, and in the top I will have to call the feature model. So then only I will be able to get all the data from the features table, and the feature has now the data, and there are many features, so I can use the plural form here, that is features. So this is features. Okay, so in the home main page, that means in the frontend home.blade.php, here this is the feature section. I am going to close other sections now. Sidebar is okay, slider okay. So in the home.blade.php, you see all the features are showing here one after another. These are the items. So this is the repeating items. So here I can use the for each loop, for each, that is features as feature. So like this, and this one, and here this will be n for each. Other two items I will not need, so I am going to remove this one, and this is the last one. So I am going to remove this. Okay, sorry, actually it is not feature, it is actually cause. Sorry, not here. This is actually the cause section, right? The feature section is actually this section, icon. This is the icon, text and heading. So this is going to be repeated. So here for is that is features as feature, and here I am going to use end for is. Remove this one and this one, and this one will be repeated, and here this one I am going to make it dynamic. So feature is the single item, so here instead of icon, here I am going to show that item here. So that is feature of icon, right? So feature of icon here. Now I am going to copy it. This one will be heading, so feature of heading here, and the last one is actually feature of text. What I did in the case of slider, you see slider, slide text. So in this way I can use it. So here I can use it like this, that is feature of text. Now okay, let's check, refresh, you see it is working. Now here become a volunteer is the first item. I am going to change it a bit, so it will be, for example, 1, update, become a volunteer 1. If I refresh, you see it is coming, become a where is this one, become a volunteer 1. So it is working, right? So the edit is working, and also the front end is showing the information dynamically now. Now I am going to show you another thing, that is the background photo. Okay, so how to change the background photo. So there are two things to remember here, that is these sections are added, that is perfect. This is completely a section, that is a feature section, and these are actually the main features. So under the feature section there are many elements. For example, there can be features, there can be heading, subheading, photo, video, anything. So actually this is a section, and in this section I have some features. That means in the feature section there are some features, there are some heading, there can be photos, etc. So if I think like that, then I have two things here, that is photo in the background, that is a section item, and another one is if I want to show this data or not, that is another item. So I can maintain another table here, because in this table it is not actually possible to add those data. So like the features, I am going to add the section items, that means feature section items. So I am going to create a migration here, for example PHP artisan make migration, then create feature section items table. So now I am going to the migration, and here I just create feature section items table. This, by this name the table will be created. So what will be the table data? ID is okay, and the table data will be here like this, that is string of photo, that is section photo, right? And section status. So here it will be status. If the data, the status will be off and or off or on, what you want to show there. So status can be on or off, or if you want you can make it 1 or 0, or show or hide, anything if you want you can put here. Photo is mandatory, you must have to give photo, and status is also mandatory. So here I am going to run the command, that is php artisan migrate, and then the table will be created. So now let's check the table. If I go to the project here, then you see a table comes, that is feature section items. Okay, there is nothing, but here manually I will insert something, that is feature dot, for example jpg or something like that, and status is show. If there is no photo by this name, I will add the photo, no problem. So photo is by default, there will be photo, and that I will change. So in order to show the section items, where I can show that, in the index, I am going to show it into here, that is in the admin panel. You see I am not going to create another item here, that if you want you can create here another menu items, that is feature section items, but I am not going to do that. Under the features, here I am going to add the section items in this place, in this location. Okay, so in the right side. So in order to do that, I am going to open that in my blade, that is admin feature index, this blade, index blade actually, and here there is call md12. Here I am going to give call md8, and after that I am going to use call md4. Here I will add the section items. So for example, here into here there is a card, so I am going to create another card here like this, and here I am going to give a heading, that is section items. If I refresh, you see there is a section items here. I can use is 5. Let's check it. Yes, that is perfect. So in the left this is okay, and in the right this is section items. So how I can add that? Here I am going to create a form, because I will have to update that data in that place. So here I am going to give here a form csrf, and here I am going to use the form that I used in the create. For example, like this, going to copy, and here I am going to paste it here. So this is existing photo, and then I will have to give here change photo. This is not mandatory, and another one will be status. Status I am going to remove from here. What I did in the case of status in the special, I am going to there, and this was the status. I am going to copy the code from there, and in my case, in my edit, sorry, that is into here, that is feature index. So here I am going to paste it. This is the status, but this is not a special status. I will change it, no problem, but for now it is okay. And there the action will come here, and I will change that. So existing photo will not be like this. This is a div and img tag. For example, in the uploads folder, now how I maintained it, I am going to check it in the public folder uploads. There were all the photos in the same place. There are actually these are the slider photos, right? Okay, that is no problem. So here I change photo, here it will be uploads, not a special, and there I will change also this variable, but for now it is okay. Change photo is file type input, it will be file type. So like this, input type equal to file, and status is this will be update, and there will be route. I am going to define route later, but for now I am going to check. So in that controller, that means admin feature controller, I will create a separate I will create a section, I will create an item here in the index, because in the index I am going to show that. So here I am going to add the model. Actually I did not create any model for the new table that I created, that is feature section items. So here I am going to create a model, PHP artisan make model. Then I can use which model I am going to create. The model name will be feature, then section item, singular form, and there is no space between. So feature section item, right? So this is my model name. So I can use app, and this model name will be feature section item. So feature section item, this is the model name. So here I am going to get all the data from here. So like this. Actually not all the data, here is only one data, that is where id equal to 1, and I can use the first function in order to get the data. So feature section items equal to this, for example, and this one I am going to pass into here, that is feature section items will be in my hand, where I am going to use this one. So here instead of special I will use feature section items photo, and here feature section items status and status. And here if there is no photo, then it will not be shown, otherwise the photo will be shown, and the change here name will be photo. Route I am going to define later, let's check it. Yes, but actually there is no photo here, I did not upload any photo. I will upload it now, and then the existing photo will be shown here. So this is the section items. Okay, so when I will give the data and submit, click on the update button, it will go to a route, that is admin feature section update. I am going to my web route, and here in the index I am going to show the data. So the submit is the next one. So the update, okay, I can just create any one here, that is post route. Post route will be here, feature, here for example section items update, this is the name, section items update, admin feature controller, and here it will be section update, section update, and admin feature section update. So this is the route, post route, and that is here admin feature section update. So section here if I go to here, you see web.php route, and here into the admin feature controller, section update is the function. So in the admin feature controller I am going to create a new function here in the bottom, that is public function, and then section update, and this is a post route is here. So request will be here like this. Okay, so in the slider what I did in the case of update, I had to update the photo, right? So here in my case there is also photo, so I am going to copy the items from admin slider controller, and feature controller in this section I am going to paste. Here in the validation, actually the status is a select box, so there is nothing to bypass the information here, so I am not going to put here. What I will do is from the section update controller like this, feature section item, this is the model. So feature section item, from here I am going to get all the data, that is where, and then there is first where id equal to 1, id equal to 1. I am going to update this field information, right? So here I am going to get all the item data, and instead of slider here I can give for example single item. This is the variable, for example, and this request photo actually comes from the database, right? So when it comes from the database, then I will check. It comes from the form submission. Okay, so when it comes from this form submission, I will check if the request photo is not equal to null. That means a person is going to change the photo of the feature section. So if he wants to change the photo, then I will make a validation. I will check the validation of that photo if this is a real photo or not. So if everything is okay, before unlink I have to unlink the previous photo, but there must be a photo in previous. So I am going to check if which photo, that is single item photo, not equal to null, then only I will unlink that single item of photo. This one I am going to remove. You see, if the single item of photo, that means the existing photo not equal to null, then I will unlink, and if there is no photo, then there will be no unlink. So this is okay, and then I will upload the new photo here. So the request photo that comes extension I get from here, but instead of only time I am going to do another thing, that is here I am going to give a prefix. Otherwise from the photo it is not possible to understand what is actually this photo. If a person go to the folder, if he see this photo only name, so it is actually difficult to understand if it is a slider photo or if it is a feature photo, which photo. So here I give a prefix here in the first, that is feature underscore, and then randomly time function will be added with here, and then the photo name will be something like that, feature underscore, then the number, and then .jpg or .png like this. So this is the final name. Here move, it is okay, and not slider photo, it will be actually single item photo. Single item, actually here is another one, that is a status. Here is a status, and all other things I am going to remove, and single item update. So feature section items are updated successfully. Okay, so I think everything should work now. If I click on update, you see updated successfully show. If I click on hide, you see it is showing. If the status is hide, then the home page status or home page items will not be shown here. That means the total section, the total feature section will be hidden. But before going to check here, I am going to upload a photo here. So let's upload the photo. So in the front end HTML, I have the photo. So I am going to check the photo. Which photo is here? That is, I am going to see which is the photo actually. So here, if I go here or here, you see this photo, that means a tree photo in the background. Okay, so let's check it where it is. That is into the uploads folder. Which is the photo? Banner, this one, right? So open. So if I click on update, photo field must be a type. I understand what is happening here, that is there is no enc type here, but this is a photo, so this is the error. I am going to add here enc type equal to multi-part form data. So multi-part form data. Okay, so let's try it again. This photo, open, update. Unlink is, it is actually not getting the photo, so it is I am going to check what is in my database. In my database, the photo actually is not null. That is the issue. I am going to make it null. First time there is no photo. So let's check it. I am going to upload this photo again. Upload, yes, it is uploaded. If I go to check my main upload folder now, that is my project public uploads, this is my Laravel upload folder. So here you see there is a feature underscore this one. So you see this one comes here. If I want, I can change this photo. If I want to change this photo by this open update, you see this is changed. And if I go here again, you see the photo is changed and this number is also changed. So I am going to bring back it. So this one, okay. Now the photo upload is okay, perfect. If I do not give anything, then normally the status will be upload, otherwise photo will be upload also. So you see there is a status is hide. If the status is hide, what will be happening? So I am going to work with the front end now. So backend task is done. I am going to close the backend things, feature controller, okay, everything close. Now in the home controller, in the home page, I am going to call now the feature special item, that model. So feature section item, that model. So from the feature section item, I am going to get where id equal to 1 first, that is feature section items equal to this, and this one I am going to pass here using the compact into the home page. So feature section items. So in the home page I will have that data, and you see this is the why choose section or feature section, and here what I will do, I will change this photo. So this photo will be like this, that is asset, then into the uploads folder my item name is feature section items of photo. It should work. And another one that I am going to put into the top, that is if the feature section items of photo, not photo, it is a status. If the feature section items status equal to show, then only this one will show, otherwise it will not be shown. So I check it like this. So if I go here, refresh, you see there is no section like that, because that is hidden. I made it hidden. If I make this status show, submit, if I refresh it, you see this section again comes here. And the background photo, if I change the background photo to any other photo like this one, if I refresh it, you see the background photo is changed. So it is also working here. So I bring it back like this, show is also okay, refresh, it is working. So in the home page, this section, that is the featured section, this is working perfectly, and you can change anything in this section now.